Greetings, FPL fanatics. Welcome back to another exciting episode of FPL Buds, your ultimate source of fantasy Premier League insights. I'm your guide through the maze of player selections, Mr. Goat, and today's ride promises to be a thrill. I will be covering possible Salah's replacements, players to watch, and team selection for Game Week 22. So let's get started. To start this episode, let's talk about some important decisions many managers will have this week. One of them is taking out Salah for a midfield option. I will now suggest a few important options for Salah replacements. The first one, and the obvious pick, is Manchester City's Kevin De Bruyne. KDB has been slowly getting his fitness in place. In the last 2 games, he has started 25+ minutes from the bench. Guardiola has also mentioned that KDB is ready to start a full 90-minute match now. Manchester City play Burnley, Brentford and Everton in their next 3 games. If De Bruyne starts 2 of the 3 games, and comes in as a substitute for one of these games, there could be huge hauls incoming. In the absence of Salah, KDB could be a huge asset for managers to jump on. Another replacement of Salah is Liverpool's goal-scoring machine, Diogo Jota. Jota has been in excellent form since coming back from injury. He scored 2 goals and had an assist in his last game. He is a great pick for the upcoming Liverpool double game week. Now that we know Salah will be out for a couple of weeks, Jota is an exciting pick as he is a natural finisher and has the potential for double-digit hauls any given week. In this segment, I will be talking about players to watch for Game Week 22. One of the players to keep an eye on is Brentford's talisman, Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is back from his long-term ban and has already made a name for himself after scoring a fantastic free kick in his first game. Although Toney plays Tottenham and Manchester City in the next 3 games, I feel he is the kind of player who is fixture-proof and always finds a way to score goals. Also, Brentford have double game week coming up. Many managers will be looking to avoid him because of the fixture, but I believe he is a great differential forward pick. Another player who is back from injury is Tottenham Hotspur's James Maddison. Maddison was a popular pick before his injury, and with many Tottenham defenders also back from injury, Maddison could be a good differential pick for managers looking to climb up the ranks. Tottenham play Brentford, Everton and Brighton in the next 3 fixtures. Although they blank in Game Week 26, Tottenham have excellent fixtures until Game Week 32. Last player to watch for upcoming game weeks is Brighton forward Joao Pedro. He can be a great pick for upcoming 5 game weeks as Brighton have a great run of fixtures. Pedro is on penalties and is a regular starter now. He recently scored a hat-trick against Sheffield United to take Brighton to the next round of the FA Cup. This can be a turning point for Joao to keep his form going as he plays Luton away this game week. Now, let's move on to next segment to figure out top 3 captaincy pick for Game Week 22. For the captaincy option this week, there isn't a standout pick. However, there are a few promising picks. For my first captaincy pick this week, I have Kevin De Bruyne. Although De Bruyne is a minute risk, his potential to return big is very tempting as he plays Burnley at the Etihad next. De Bruyne is a threat from set pieces, he can score goals and is an assist machine too. The way he can get points from different areas of attack makes him a great captaincy pick this week. Next captaincy pick is Richarlison. He is also a great pick for captaincy this week as he plays Brentford at home next. Richarlison has been scoring a lot of goals lately and is on a great run of form. He has been given the responsibility by Ange Postecoglou to get goals in the absence of Son. This has worked well for Tottenham as he has been improving his overall play as a striker for the team. A great differential pick as a captain this week. Another exciting captaincy pick this week is Manchester City's Phil Foden. Foden is guaranteed to start the game versus Burnley and has looked sharp in recent weeks. People who don't own Kevin De Bruyne could potentially look at Phil Foden for the captain's armband as he is one of the standout attackers in that team. Overall, a great reliable pick for managers who want an attacker with secured minutes. Now it's time to review my Game Week 21 performance. It was an average week for me. I can't complain much, considering my captain Saka blanked. My saviour this week was Arsenal's defender Gabriel. Gabriel was phenomenal against Crystal Palace with a goal and an assist to add to his clean sheet. Pedro Porro and Branthwaite also got me a respectable 6 points each. In my midfield, Palmer contributed with a lovely 10-pointer. Richarlison also got me 8 points. My captain Saka was disappointed as he was not involved in any of the 5 goals scored by Arsenal. Bowen and Gross were disappointing as well. Moving on to the forward position, both my forwards were disappointing as well. Overall, a green arrow, and I stand within 44,000 in overall rank. looking forward to making important moves moving forward. Let's now move the focus onto my team selection for game week 22. I have one free transfer to use for the week. Overall, the team looks decent on paper, but I do not own any Liverpool and Manchester City attackers, which is worrying as they have a potential double coming up in game week 25. So my plan so far is to bring in one of either Diogo Jota or KDB for Bukayo Saka this week. Although Saka plays Nottingham Forest this week, he has been underperforming for a while now and does not look at his best, so a decision to move him on seems to be ideal. The decision of bringing in Jota or KDB will go right down to the wire, as there will be a press conference and possible team news closer to the deadline. So this week I have Areola as my goalkeeper. In my defence I have the trio of Pedro Porro, Arnold and Gabriel. In midfield I will be bringing in one of Diogo Jota or KDB as a replacement for Bukayo Saka. Richarlison, Palmer, Bowen and Pascal Gross complete my five-man midfield. In my forward line I have the pair of Watkins and Solanke. First on my bench is Crystal Palace defender Guehi as he faces Sheffield United at home. Following Guehi, second on my bench is Everton defender Branthwaite, and Archer sits third on my bench. Most likely, I will be going with KDB as my captain, if I plan to bring him in for Saka. If not KDB, Richarlison will definitely be my captain for game week 22. Overall, the team looks great on paper, and I have my fingers crossed for the remainder of the season. And there you have it, fellow managers. I hope this video will help you to choose a right replacement of Salah and possible players to look for game week 22. Stay tuned for more invaluable insights and strategies exclusively on FPL Buds. Until I reconvene, may your captaincies reap bountiful points and your transfer in give double-digit haul. I am Mr. Goat signing off for today. Please do like, share and subscribe FPL Buds. Thank you for watching. Cheers.